Jennifer Lopez says she feels free for first time in her life. There are very few celebrities in the world who have built a career as powerful and enduring as Jennifer Lopez. For more than 3 decades, she has been a global superstar, dominating music charts, starring in blockbuster movies, performing on the biggest stages, and building a billion-dollar brand. But behind the glamorous performances, red carpet appearances, and headline-making relationships, Jennifer Lopez has often spoken about the intense pressures that come with fame. Recently, the superstar opened up in a way that surprised many fans. In a candid moment, Jennifer Lopez shared that she finally feels free, for the first time in her life. It's a powerful statement, especially coming from someone who appears to have everything: fame, wealth, success, and global recognition. So what does freedom mean for someone like Jennifer Lopez? Why is she only feeling this way now? And what has changed in her life that has led her to this moment? Today we're going to explore the deeper meaning behind Jennifer Lopez's words, the journey that brought her here, the challenges she has faced throughout her life and career, and why this new chapter might be one of the most important yet. Let's dive into the story behind Jennifer Lopez finally feeling free. To understand Jennifer Lopez's statement, we first need to understand her journey. Jennifer Lopez was born and raised in the Bronx, New York, in a working-class Puerto Rican family. Growing up, she was surrounded by music, dance, and culture, but success in entertainment was far from guaranteed. From an early age, Lopez had enormous ambition. She trained as a dancer and pursued opportunities that would eventually lead her into the entertainment industry. Her first big break came as a dancer on the television show In Living Color. At the time, few people could have predicted that this young dancer would eventually become one of the most influential entertainers in the world. But Jennifer Lopez had something unique: determination, discipline, and an almost relentless work ethic. Soon she transitioned into acting, landing roles in films and television before achieving a breakthrough performance portraying Selena in the biographical movie Selena. The role earned critical acclaim and introduced Lopez to a global audience. From there, her career exploded. She released music that topped the charts, starred in romantic comedies that became fan favorites, and built a brand that extended into fashion, fragrances, and business ventures. By the early 2000s, Jennifer Lopez had become a household name across the globe. But massive success often comes with intense pressure. Jennifer Lopez's life has rarely been private. For decades, nearly every part of her life has been scrutinized by the media: her relationships, her career decisions, her appearance, and even her personal struggles. Being one of the most recognizable celebrities in the world means living under constant observation. Every move is analyzed. Every relationship becomes a headline. Every mistake is amplified. For Jennifer Lopez, this pressure began early in her career and never truly disappeared. The media often focused heavily on her personal life, particularly her romantic relationships. Over the years, Lopez has been married multiple times and has had several high-profile relationships. Each one generated massive media attention. Instead of simply being viewed as an artist or performer, she was frequently defined by who she was dating or marrying at the time. This type of constant attention can take a serious emotional toll. Even someone as confident and accomplished as Jennifer Lopez can feel trapped by public expectations. And that's one reason her recent statement about finally feeling free resonates so strongly. Jennifer Lopez's romantic life has always been a major topic in entertainment news. Over the years, she has experienced both deeply passionate relationships and painful breakups, all while the world watched. One of the most famous chapters in her personal life was her relationship with actor Ben Affleck in the early 2000s. At the time, the media frenzy surrounding them was intense. The couple became known as Bennifer, one of the first celebrity power couples to dominate modern tabloid culture. But the pressure surrounding their relationship eventually became overwhelming, and the two ended their engagement in 2004. After that, Lopez continued her career while navigating other relationships and marriages. She later married singer Marc Anthony, with whom she shares twins. Their relationship lasted several years before ending in divorce. Each major life moment, weddings, breakups, and new romances, played out publicly. While fans often celebrated her love stories, the constant public scrutiny made personal relationships far more complicated. When every emotional moment becomes a headline, It can feel like your life no longer belongs entirely to you. This is something Jennifer Lopez has hinted at many times throughout her career, and it may explain why she now says she feels free. Over the past several years, Jennifer Lopez has entered a new stage of life. Instead of chasing validation or approval from others, she appears increasingly focused on self-understanding and personal growth. In interviews and public appearances, Lopez has spoken more openly about the importance of self-love, healing, and learning from past experiences. Many people reach a point in life where they begin reevaluating everything: their priorities, relationships, goals, and emotional well-being. For Jennifer Lopez, that moment may have arrived after decades of constant work, fame, and public attention. Feeling free may not necessarily mean escaping fame. Instead, it might mean something deeper: no longer allowing expectations, criticism, or past mistakes to define who you are. It's about taking control of your narrative. For someone who has spent so much of her life in the spotlight, reclaiming that sense of control can feel incredibly powerful. When Jennifer Lopez says she finally feels free, the statement can be interpreted in several ways. Freedom might mean emotional independence. It might mean letting go of the need to prove herself. Or it might mean releasing the weight of past pressures that once shaped her decisions. After decades in the entertainment industry, Lopez has already accomplished more than most artists could ever dream of. She has sold millions of records, starred in major films, built global businesses, and performed on some of the world's biggest stages. At this point in her life, she no longer needs to chase approval. Instead, she can focus on living authentically, creating music and projects that genuinely inspire her rather than simply meeting industry expectations. That kind of freedom can be incredibly liberating. And it's something many people, celebrity or not, strive to achieve. Jennifer Lopez's words resonate because her experience reflects a universal truth. Many people spend years, even decades, trying to meet expectations placed on them by society, family, careers, or relationships. Sometimes it takes a long time to realize that true happiness doesn't come from external approval. It comes from self-acceptance. Lopez's journey shows that even someone who appears to have entering its most meaningful chapter yet,